A secret switch.
That's right, Scoob.
Press it? Who wouldn't?
Well, I wouldn't, but that's just because it could be a booby trap. Heh. Boobies. Welcome back to Leaf Green, everybody. So we're in the Pokemon Mansion, where the awesome yet horrible legacy of Mewtwo remains.
Along with some iron.
Well, you needed that in your diet, Alex.
Yes.
So
Always need iron.
Rosette is getting way too tired in the day way too fast.
That's true.
So you need to give her some proper iron in her diet and maybe a little bit of carbs. Instead of just giving it to your Pokemon. Your player needs to eat too, okay?
That's true. July 5th, Guyana, South America.
Is it really Guyana?
I guess. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle.
Oh my gosh.
It's been
We can
nuts.
all guess who that is.
No, I'm giggling because that's like the South American go-to for anime and Japan in general. Because it just so happens that while I'm watching G Gundam, when there's a point where the main character goes to train, guess where he goes to train?
Guyana.
Guyana Highlands. Because that's where he trained before. So I was just like, really? This is also in common? What is it about the Guyana Highlands that fascinates Japanese developers to this day?
I don't know. It was a popular tourist destination. July 10th, we christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew.
Really? That's the best name you could come up with? Did you take a poll? Did somebody on Twitter vote that? Oh wait, Twitter didn't exist at that point.
February 6th, Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. With the powers of Mewtwo, I'll revive my dead daughter. Oh wait, that only happened in the Japanese version of the movie. And only in special select screenings and on TV.
So it sounds to me like we should have gotten access to this.
Yeah.
And yet I don't remember any of this.
Because I think it's been since restored, but the original cut of the Pokemon movie that we got did not include
This
that.
place is
that
like huge.
Yeah. The original cut of the first Pokemon movie didn't have that whole subplot. Well, it didn't in Japan either until later, but...
First of all, Andrea, you needed more 90s kid in that. Dude, this place is like huge! And then second of all, what?
Okay, so...
Again, was this supposed to be like a mini thing in the first movie?
Yeah. So, way back when, about the time of the first movie, the Pokemon series writer wrote a radio play about Mewtwo. And it was kind of meant as a joint promotional thing. And eventually, the animators went back and animated it and put it into the movie. When the movie came out on TV in Japan.
Okay.
And, of course, we never got that cut here because it's...
We got it heavily condensed into a prologue.
Yeah, because the whole story of Mewtwo was the head scientist who was cloning Mew wanted to use Mewtwo's genetics to revive his dead child. And that's that. And that's the whole story.
How is it that all of the really cool dark plots of Pokemon, none of them make it to the States?
Probably because they're just not.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we got the third movie,
Yeah.
but like that's really cool. That would have been an awesome addition to that movie.
Yeah, I think...
And we didn't get any of it?
Not originally. I think it's been since put in. I don't know about the... I can't remember if it's actually been restored to the movie for the DVD release over
I know
here.
my copy of the DVD doesn't have it.
Might be newer copies or whatever. Or actually, I think they just put it onto a brand new DVD. Because which is like, I can't remember everything. Let me see.
Yeah, because the DVD that I had, I don't have it
Is
anymore.
that like the Mewtwo origins or story?
Yeah, the Mewtwo
Yeah.
Origins.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Because
It was sad.
The DVD that I have that I thought you guys had too was the craptastic cardboard cover. And it only had the movie, it didn't have anything else. So like the one that I had actually didn't even have Pikachu's Vacation on it.
Oh, that's a...
So like eventually you could see, guys, why I got rid of it. Because as soon as I saw Andrea had a better copy, I'm like,
Wait.
well, we're going to get married anyway. So, no, I didn't have that thought right off the bat. But I figured that maybe I could borrow it from Andrea if I wanted to.
I don't. Well, you can. I just don't know if it has it or not.
Oh, no, I'm saying back in the past. But the other thing, too, is like, okay, people are going to jump at me, and that's fine. Mewtwo Strikes Back is not my favorite of the movies. It's not. Like,
I don't
when
think
it was
it's
the
anybody's
only
favorite.
movie in the market, it was good. But then Power of One happened, and Power of One to me was so much better.
The power of one.
Despite the corniness. But the corniness works too. The Power of One was so much better. Even, what was it called, the third movie? Was it Secrets of the Unknown?
Spell of the Unknown.
Spell of the Unknown. Spell of the Unknown was so much better than Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Yeah. I mean, every sequel is, because, you know,
And
it's
then
the
we
first
dived
movie.
right back into the shitfest with Forever. Literally, like, for me, every other Pokemon movie outside of Power of One and Spell of the Unknown has been kind of crap. And I haven't seen every single one of them, but I've seen a good portion. I saw the Latios one. I saw Jirachi. Was there a Deoxys one too?
Yeah.
Destiny Deoxys, I think is what it was called. I saw that. And
Did you see it because I was watching it?
No, I caught it on like Kids WB one Saturday. And since David insisted on watching every stinking Pokemon movie, we had to watch it.
Okay, here's...
And the next one, sorry, I'm just running with this thought. The last one I saw was the Lucario one. And I'm like, nope, F this. I'm not interested in them anymore. This is stupid. But go ahead. Sorry.
Right. Okay. So here's the whole story. In September 99, Nintendo published Sound Picture Box Mewtwo, which included the Birth of Mewtwo Pokemon radio drama, a CD drama that expands upon Mewtwo's origins. Created by scientist Dr. Fuji, Mewtwo is one of several cloning attempts, which also included a clone of Fuji's deceased daughter. The young Mewtwo befriends her, communicating telepathically. However, the cloning process proves unstable and she dies. To save the traumatized Mewtwo, Fuji erases its memories and puts it under sedation until its body finishes developing, leading to the events of the film. The CD drama was later adapted into a short anime that was included with the Japanese home release and broadcasts of Mewtwo Strikes Back, and later in North America in December of 2001 as part of Mewtwo Returns.
See, and here's the thing that's kind of dumb about that, all right? Think about if we got that radio drama. Plus, if you remember, the debuting weekend of the first movie, we had the episode where Gary got his ass handed to him by Mewtwo.
Right.
Okay? So if you had all of those events culminate right on... And I think at that time, new Pokemon episodes were debuting on Friday, were they not? It was like Thursday or Friday.
Maybe.
You had that, and then you went to the theater and you saw Mewtwo Strikes Back. Man, that would be a continuity miracle right there, because you'd have like so much stuff to be able to go after, and people would love Mewtwo Strikes Back. But that's not what happened.
That's not what happened.
It's not. And I also just find it funny that Japan had a weird, especially game devs, had a weird fascination around the 1999-2000 era where they were doing radio dramas.
Oh, yeah.
Because around the same... Because you said this was September 99, right?
Right.
Okay. 2 months earlier, Metal Gear was doing one.
Yeah.
In preparation of Metal Gear Solid 2. Then also we had... Capcom was doing one. I want to say it was for Resident Evil, but I might be wrong. It was one of their franchises. There were tons of radio dramas to expand on the lore of their games. I think even Nintendo had one aside from this. And this was technically not even Nintendo. This was the Pokemon Company doing it. Or 4Kids at the very least. So at that point, like... Japan, what was it with 1999 and 2000 and radio dramas? Seriously.
I think they're still pretty popular today.
I'm not saying that they're not popular, but man, everybody went that road to have expanded stuff. And some of it's really, really good. I've listened to the Metal Gear one, and I can vouch. It's good.
Yeah. Actually, nowadays, stage plays are all the rage.
Yeah.
It's like every anime is like getting a stage play.
Speaking of which, we need to secure our tickets for Billy Mitchell the musical. What? We're gonna go see it. We have to.
I can't go to Ohio to watch a musical.
Well, neither can I, but we have to do it. Our geek cred demands it, Alex.
I'll wait for the movie.
You realize this is getting a movie, right?
It's bound
Like
to-
some indie movie, but it's getting a movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Andrea's just looking at us going, what the heck, Billy Mitchell the musical? You have to have followed the Billy Mitchell bullcrap that's been going on all this year. It's all stupid and yet deserves a musical.
If you say so.
Woo, overwhelming.
Power overwhelming.
So you're stuck? Try jumping off over there.
But what if I don't want to jump?
Well, then you're stuck here forever.
What if Superman saved me from jumping? And told me I had much more to live for? Wrong jump? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But hey, this is all relevant because we just barely heard Henry Cavill's been casted as The Witcher.
Okay, cool. I don't know what that is, so I don't care.
Oh, you don't know The Witcher?
No.
Jiminy Christmas, we just barely covered it like a couple of months ago on Geek News. The Witcher is like a game series, but it's also a book series.
Yeah.
That we've been following. Because the recent iteration we talked about it was Geralt got announced as a character. He's going to be the celebrity character of Soul Calibur 6. So there you go, and people are really excited for The Witcher, so much so that they're even more excited that Henry Cavill has been cast as Geralt, and then some people are going to go, or obviously because they're Henry Cavill detractors, no! He played a crappy Superman! Really? Was he worse than Brandon Routh? And I'm just saying for the record, Brandon Routh plays an amazing Adam. The Atom, not me. The
Right.
Atom. But Superman, not so much. But in his defense, Kevin Spacey also made that a very crappy movie.
Except for his big hammy Ron.
Wrong! Yeah, because that's usually the one that gets memed, right?
Yeah.
Wrong!
Ron!
Well, I mean, he could have done that in Call of Duty, and we all would have been saved the trouble of Superman Returns.
If you said Survivor, you were wrong!
Wrong! I need that clip now.
I had to find it.
I need to find it just so we can put it in here. Just so that I can. Oh,
Just the clip in general, or the whole Survivor one?
no, I just need the wrong.
Oh yeah, that's everywhere. That's easy to find.
Uh-oh. And that's why I can't hear anything.
Did your headphones come out?
Yes.
Probably need to put this over your lap.
There we go. For a second there, I'm like, Alex, did the audio cut out? Did you lose it? No.
Who are you? There shouldn't be anyone here.
You mean like you?
Then what are you doing here? I'm doing science stuff.
I'm waiting for Snake to come by because he's not supposed to be here. By the way, just to answer the people's questions about Game of the Geeks, when is Metal Gear coming back? Give us time. Give us time. It's happening. I think we've all pretty much agreed Solid is going to happen, but we're a little busy with everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And Dougie Doug is constantly making demands of us. He demands that we have rose petals in his toilet, and we don't understand that. And seriously, at some point, we need to go into this, just weird requests that actors have made on set. Because, like, the stuff that you hear on movie sets would blow your freaking mind.
Yeah.
Blow your mind.
That, my friends, is why your ticket prices at theaters are going up.
Yes.
And the theaters wonder why their business is dying.
Well, Hollywood itself is also wondering that.
Yeah.
Because you're paying $17,000 for rose petals in a toilet. Okay, $17,000. I'm not 100% certain on that, but like people pay exorbitant amounts of money to accommodate to people's needs.
Yeah.
The one that actually made me laugh the most is I can't remember which movie it was, but it had, I want to say it was either Kate Blanchett or what's her bucket, Julianne Moore on the set. But they got mad at the green room crew for having Cheetos on the snack table. It's like, seriously, lady, if you don't like Cheetos, don't have them. But yeah, she got mad. She's like, you need to have only organic products, and until you do, I'm not filming anything. I'm like, see, this is the difference between me and an average Hollywood director, okay? My reaction would be, okay, bye. And the next thing I'd be doing is I'd be going out to Twitter and going, yes, Julianne Moore walked out on this film project because of Cheetos. Make fun of this at your leisure. But knowing my luck, she'd probably play victim on Twitter. So, yeah, that's the way that's going to go. Oh, hey, look, Ponyta! That one fire type I really wish I could find in Emerald.
Have you not been able to find it?
It's later on. Instead, I'm stuck with my freaking Camerupt.
Oh, yeah. Well, you
find stuff
finally
lying
evolved
around.
it from
The residents must have left it.
Numel.
I'll admit, in my playthrough, I am halfway tempted since I have an Absol, and I found out that you can actually put quite a number of fire TMs on him.
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted to get, because you can buy Fire Blast in Lily Cove City. I was tempted to give him Fire Blast and just have him be my fire type.
Yeah, so just do that. Then you have perfect type coverage. You don't have to worry about him being weak to anything.
Yay!
Mewtwo is far too powerful! We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies!
Vegeta, what's the scouter say about Mewtwo's power level? I'm sorry, I have to make this joke, Alex. I have to make this joke. You can't stop it. It's over 9,000! What? 9,000? There's no way it could be that high. Can it?
Okay.
Hey, take it.
You have to finish the meme, damn it. And now I'm thinking of Dragon Ball Z abridged in Nappa. Hey, look, Vegeta, a Pokemon.
It's not very effective. Ooh, it's locking on. What will I do?
Well, there's one thing you can't do anymore. You can't shake him.
That's true.
I can't shake him! There you go, Star Wars reference for people. Yay! And Richon is now 41. And feeling older every year. It's time to move on to Dougie Doug and his horrendous requests while being on the Pokemon team. He demands that you put out Carbos for him every single day. And if you don't, he leaves you a little present. I'm gonna let you figure out what the present is.
I have a pretty good idea.
Let's just say that he leaves the fourth head in the Doug trio. Sorry, I can't get it out of my head. Ever since one of our viewers pointed out to me, he's like, Doug trio looks like poop. I'm like, yes, he does. Poor Nintendo. They worked so hard on that design. All right, so we're going deeper and deeper into the Pokemon Mansion. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and bring this up since we brought up U2 Strikes Back. Favorite Pokemon movie that has come out? Obviously, for me, it's Power of One. Because I like Spell of the Unknown, but Power of One is a little bit more uplifting than that. And Spell of the Unknown is a little bit more Cthulhian horror.
Yeah, probably Power of One for me.
Power of One was a good... Because it came out at a good time, too. Mm-hmm. So, Andrea, your favorite Pokemon movie. And you're the one that's probably watched the most out of either of us.
They were all pretty good. I'm just trying to figure out which one I like the very
Stop being
very
charitable.
best.
Pick one.
Why?
Stop being charitable.
I probably like the second one the best.
Power of One. So there you go. Power of One across the board. That's the best movie ever. And if you guys don't agree, well, you know what's wrong with you. Dude, there's nothing wrong with you.
Secret switch. Press it. Who wouldn't?
I love the fact in this game, like when you press the switch, did you notice the Mewtwo eyes go red?
Oh, yeah.
To kind of give you an indicator. Because now we're in 16-bit. We can technically do that. Although I guess technically this would be 32-bit. No, this would be 16. 16 was all of it, because 32 bordering on 3D was Gen 4. Are you looking up Game Boy Advance schematics? 32-bit is what they're capable of.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, 32 bits.
Yeah, but is the Pokemon game capable of that? That's the thing. I think it was built for 16. Because if it was 32, then we'd have, like, some 3D elements and other stuff like that. I mean, it took 6 generations to be able to walk in 8 directions, so... I'm not criticizing, I'm just saying it took that long. Some developer finally said, oh, well, we've been walking in 4 directions this entire time. You think we ought to upgrade to 8? Yes, we should upgrade to 8.
And we're back on Cinnabar Island until the next part.
Finish the song.
That's all I got.
I'm invested now.